And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your friend Sheep Ludes. Hey, happy Sunday. Playoff football. You smell it in the air. Realistically, I wish football had a different name, by the way, because it doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, I know if you're outside of the US, you already agree with me, but if you're inside the US, it just doesn't make sense. You don't even really play the game with your foot anyways. It doesn't really matter. Let's look forward. Gaze to the crystal ball. Try to predict what we're going to see in NBA 2K23 My Team this week. So we kind of got a little baseline of what we're going to be seeing, at least, from a week-to-week basis from 2K just this week. So let's proceed, I suppose. Monday, we get a new Lunar card. I really have no idea who it could be. Last Monday was Larry Nance. So I don't know. Looking through the available list of players that we may reasonably see get the Lunar New Year card, a couple names kind of strike me as guys that we could either see now or see in like a different type of set or throughout the week, right? Like Wendell Carter Jr.'s out here. I mean, they did just give us a Wendell at the holiday set, but I mean that was a Ruby, so I mean we could see like a PD Wendell. I would use a PD Wendell for sure, 100%. Bol still up in the air, but I feel like he's too much of a pack seller. Like I just feel like they're not trying to give us a free Bol. Now that being said, Bol may be in the mix, and I'll talk about that in a second. Other than that, I mean, just kind of looking around, like at the former, Year of the Rabbits. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get like a PD Josh McRoberts, though. I would be stoked to see that. Like I really would. Like Josh McRoberts would be tight, dude. That would be so sick. Tobias Harris is actually a pretty good shout as well. It's not shocking to see like him. Daquan Cook is another one where I wouldn't really be shocked by it. Other guys that we could see realistically, we've seen most of these guys at least in like this set, if not outright through a reward card. We've seen them through the Year of the Rabbit, like Lunar New Year set. Michael Olowokandi we still haven't seen, and he's in the game, so I'm starting to think that my dreams may come true. We may see a Michael Olowokandi, though I could totally be wrong about that. The 1975 class is real rough. Karl Malone is still there. Very likely. I'm gonna say Karl Malone. Karl Malone or Chris Mullin we're gonna see tomorrow. Let's just keep it there. I don't know how accurate that is, but we'll go ahead and go that route. Tuesday, we're not seeing any new packs. We're gonna see another super pack of some kind. I would be willing to bet that it's going to be some sort of center super pack next week. Once Yao is out of packs, they'll put him in super packs, right? They're going to try to gain revenue off of that. So I'm guessing we're going to see some sort of like, we got the clutch shooters one, so maybe like a defensive one. Would be my guess. I don't really know though. It doesn't matter. We're going to see a new set of super packs, and we're also going to see a Lunar New Year Tuesday player. For the Lunar New Year Tuesday guy, I'm going to say, who is, I would say Walt Bellamy or Zelmo Beatty. That would be sick, but I don't think that's what we're going to see. I'm going to say, did we get Bob McAdoo? I feel like we got Bob McAdoo. We did, didn't we? Yeah, and we got Bobby Jones, too. Those are two guys I definitely would have said would have been very possible. Older guys. We didn't really get that many older guys last week, so outside of Larry Nance, I'm gonna say Gerald Wilkins for Tuesday. I don't know, it sounds right. Now we will be seeing some evos. If it is a defensive set, one evo that we're definitely gonna see if they don't give us a new card outright is Andre Karolinko. Now Andre Karolinko, I would say if we were for sure going to not get a new AK in the near future, I would say it is a bankable idea to pick up Andre Karolinko's in case of an evo. But there's no real way to say for sure if he's going to get an evo. If he does, they put his jump shot on quick, he'll be an absolute monster. It just kind of remains to be seen if they would do that. Like, I don't know if they would. Looking at the evos though, like we got 5 total evos. One of them was Tatum, who was like a moments evo, and I don't know if they're going to continue to do that. I guess we'll find out. But we got 2 packables, 2 rewards. So looking at the rewards, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked seeing a Jaylen Brown. I wouldn't even be shocked seeing this Chris Mullin get a reward upgrade, especially after Kevin Love got his. So I'm not going to say that's for sure going to happen, but it's possible. Granger is another one who could very easily get an Evo, because I don't know how likely it is that we get another Granger card. Who else? It'd be cool if they evoed some takeover guys. I want to see if they're just going to do lock-ins or if they're going to kind of switch it up a little bit. Moses Malone and Isaiah Thomas are two other ones that are very likely to get an Evo at some point. I could also see Kuzma and Mikal Bridges is another guy who I really think will get an Evo. Remains to be seen if that's going to happen. If he does, the price of Jerry Sloan is going way up. Like, shout out Marlo Stanfield for sure. Price of the bricks going up on Jerry Sloan. 100%. He'll be over 100K. But I don't know. I mean, we could even see them do something like, if it's a defensive set, like Fernando Martin, Mikal Bridges would be two very, very clutch Evos. And then you could throw in like Andre Karolinko. And then who's another defensive guy? Like Ruben Patterson or something. Like, these are guys who could very easily get Evos. I actually wouldn't be shocked to see that Evo set regardless. But just expect that there's going to be super packs. I wish they were at least MT purchasable, but hey, you know, I don't make the rules, I don't make the game, so it's all good. Wednesday, I would expect to see another Moments card Wednesday. I would definitely, because we got the Drew Holiday. Who that could be, I guess we'll take a look here, see if anyone really kind of stands out as deserving or stands out as someone who they could reasonably. Pascal Siakam is another card who can get an Evo, by the way. I kind of forgot about him. We could see Kawhi. Kawhi's been playing really good. Jonathan Isaac could get like one of those Moments Evos because he's finally coming back to play basketball. Scotty Barnes. Kyle Anderson put up a big game not too long ago, last Thursday, so it's possible maybe that like he would be like the perfect kind of player too, because it's like no one really cares about him, so it's like that's like the perfect Moments guy. Him or DeJounte Murray's been playing a decent, so I don't know, man. One of those guys would make the most sense. I think we're probably not going to see like an Anthony Edwards, though. It would be cool. Alperen Sengun's another one. He's been playing good. Either way, we're going to get a whole new host of Moments challenges that are very similar to this. I don't know. They've been doing a lot of use the current Series 1 guys. Probably going to see an Anthony Edwards base challenge. Mobley's probably going to have one as well. So if you have Diamond Mobley, that's going to be good. Who else? Who else is like a random one? I don't know. De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. Terry Rozier. Siakam had a pretty big double-double. So I mean, these are challenges that we could realistically see. Year of the Rabbit Wednesday Lunar New Year player. I'm gonna say Jeff Hornacek, just cause I know that's like 3 guards in a row, but I'm gonna say Jeff Hornacek, and it'll be like an amethyst Jeff Hornacek. Why not, right? Could even come in a locker code. Who knows at this point? Yeah, I'm not really sure. There's not really too many names left that I think for sure we'll get like reward cards for at this point that are like even bigger names. Like, it would be like him or Ty Lawson, I think, would make sense for like an amethyst level player. They don't have the rights to Andrew Bynum, or I would say Andrew Bynum. Shout out to Grievous Vasquez. I forgot he existed. Straight up. Hope he's doing well, man. That was the homie in fantasy one year. He just came through off my bench and like dropped me like a solid 15 for a little bit. He was really holding it down. Corey Kispert's up there too as another guy we could see. Bonga's there, but I don't know if they'll do that. We'll see. Then we got Thursday. We're going to get nothing except one Lunar New Year player and some news. Lunar New Year player that day, honestly don't know. Any of the guys that I just mentioned could be very easily in the running there. Like, I mean, we could see Jonas Jerebko. I have no idea. Could be anyone. I'm hoping for Chris Douglas Roberts. I don't think... Hold up. Let me see. Let me see if CDR's in the game. If CDR's in the game, we need CDR. Come on, man. No, you haters. Oh, Chris Douglas Roberts isn't in the game. Never mind. I take that back. CDR was the man. When he came out of college, I'm dead serious. I was probably one of the highest people that you knew on Chris Douglas. I don't know why either. I don't have like a specific reason for that. Like, Josh Childress I was high on because he was a baller in college. Like, Chris Douglas Roberts, if you asked me why I was high on that guy, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I was just stoked on him. Either way, I mean, there's not a lot of guys that I could say, like, are confidently coming as reward cards. I honestly don't know. Like Chris Mullen is the only one that I'm like super confident on because it just makes sense. Like him, Karl Malone would make a whole lot of sense. Hakeem, I guess, and Oakley too. I forgot about Oakley. Oakley's probably one of them. I'm gonna say Oakley on Thursday just cause like a Diamond Oakley or something. Doesn't matter. Friday. Now we just got Eclipse. They broke power balancing with Yao Ming completely, who's damn near 2 million. He's over 2 million for a base Yao. I would assume that they're gonna up the ante a little bit. So my kind of guess would be Bol Bol. Bol Bol is my guess to be the headliner of the Eclipse. Not even the headliner, but just like the cracked card in the next set of packs. And I'm not sure what those packs would be, but I'm gonna go with like Bol Bol for sure. I don't know why. I just feel like after Yao, it just makes sense. Now that being said, we have seen like, mid pack fire pack. Like I don't know, because they went Ferocious was mid, and then Nightmare was like pretty good, and then Pioneers had Tim Thomas, who is still ridiculous. So it's possible that we get like a Bol Bol or maybe like an updated Kristaps or something of that nature. There really isn't any big, or LeBron. I could see LeBron, an Opal LeBron. They love firing off LeBrons like crazy, so I could see like an Opal LeBron. I'm gonna go with Opal, Bron, and then Bol Bol's also in the set. What was the set that we got at this time last year? That is what we need to know, because I want to know if it was gas. They typically follow a pattern, so I want to know like what's up here. Let's see, what did we get around this time last year? It's the 22nd, because we got season 4 on the 14th. I mean, we got Yao Ming, we got Opal Yao last year at the exact same time, so it's quite possible. Oh yeah, we got the B set last year. Yeah, the B set was cracked. Okay, what did we get the next Friday? Next Friday we got Flash 5. Flash 5 was kind of mid last year, so it's possible we get another mid set too. It did have Charlie Villanueva though. Shout out Charlie Villanueva. So I don't know, but I am gonna go with something cracked. Like I'm gonna go with, if it's not Bol Bol and LeBron, I'm gonna say they go double centers with it, and then one of the new guys they put out is Wilt. I'm going to say Wilt is one of them. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, like exactly what you think we're getting Friday. And then we're getting the final, I believe the final piece for Yi. So, Yi will be available Friday as well. So, we'll get the final card for him, and I would guess it's any of the guys that I named previously. Year of the Rabbit guys. And then that next week, we'll find out what exactly we'll find out what exactly the next event is. So that's going to be real interesting. Anyways, if you have anything else to add, anything else you want to predict, please jump in the comments below. I hope you watched the stream for the our team charity tournament. It was probably a good time. I'm recording this before taking part in it, so I guess we'll see. Shout out to the All Crime Squad. This is the team I will be running in the tourney. Wait, yes. Crime. Gilbert Arenas, Julius Irving, Ron Artest, Sean Kemp, Derek Coleman, Alex Caruso, Klay Thompson, Cannabis Possession, Scottie Pippen, Jermaine O'Neal, unfortunately, Kristaps, Ilgauskas, Jason Kidd, and Big Rodman. Let's hope I win.